and
so
then you
funny.
cosplay as a turf.
To It Could Happen Here, a podcast. Do you guys want to hear my Boston accent?
Nope.
No.
Oi,
I do,
I'm
Robert.
from
I support
Boston,
you.
I am. That's it. That's my Boston.
Anderson literally started growling as you did that. That's how much he hates the
It's a
Celtics.
crime against humanity.
Everybody gets angry at my Boston accent.
Oh, Jesus.
I thought it was pretty good.
Australian. What are you doing?
Just pick one word and say it.
Boston is the Australia of the Northeast.
So this episode, we're going to be going through our predictions for 2023.
Prediction number 1, Robert might not make it.
Robert, you know how
What?
much that upsets certain
When I
people.
do my accent, should I do my Boston accent to get him back on board?
Yeah, your Boston accent's really good.
Oi, I'm from Boston, and I like coffee and chowder.
Yeah,
That's my Boston.
He sounds like
That's my Ben
like
Affleck.
an Australian person underwater being strangled.
Boston
Eating a
is
donut.
just Western Australia, Sophie.
Anyways, Robert, it's time for an ad break.
It is time for an ad break. So go to Dinkin' Donuts and have you a coffee. That
Robert,
was my Boston.
it's so bad.
I think it's pretty good.
It's like
I think it's pretty good.
It's
I think it's pretty
embarrassing.
good.
Honestly, it's so bad that it's impressive. Like,
Thank you.
I feel like
Thank
that takes a lot of skill and control to be that bad.
Again, I'll take any kind of praise. I don't care. Bad attention, good attention, it's all the same to me. Welcome to our podcast about toxic masculinity. Oi! It's Boston, Robert. Opening up another episode of the Andrew Tate podcast. Wow, that was incredible. I think I'm going to try my American accent now. I hope that's not offensive to anybody. I'm Robert Evans. This is the first and only Boston-based podcast, Behind the Bastards.
That was so
More
bad.
like Behind the Mastards, like
crying.
like Massachusetts.
It somehow keeps getting worse.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty good. I thought that was pretty good.
I would be more offended if I actually liked Boston, which I don't. So,
Yeah.
but oh my god, it's so bad that I started to my whole face is red and I've teared up.
No, you see, a lot of the times we ignore the Reddit when we disagree with it, but today the subreddit's filled with Bostonians saying my accent is perfect, so I have decided to take that as a mandate to continue speaking in a Boston accent. Well, everybody, this is Behind the Bastards. It's a podcast. Bad people tell you all about them.
Whoa. I have a Jamie Loftus text that says, Butch, Jack, Tommy, they're on their way. Throw Deadpool DVDs at you like throwing stars if you do not stop the Boston accent.
Well, you know, Jamie is not really from Boston because she's from Harvard. And,
She's from
and
Brockton.
Bracton. Yeah, we don't consider that Boston where I'm from, which is, I don't know the parts of Boston. Look, this joke was always going to run into the limitation of me not knowing anything about Boston.
Yeah.
The Liberty Bell? I'm from the Liberty Bell. Yeah. So, yeah, that's as Boston as it gets.
Oh, my God.
They have a really shitty basketball team.
I've heard that about Boston from Bostonians.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to Behind the Bastards, a podcast about the worst people in all of history, and also at the same time a podcast where I explore my Boston accent and see how much better I can make it. And to help me today, we have professional Boston coach Jeff May. Jeff, welcome to the program.
Hey there, kid. What's going on?
Wow. Incredible.
You see
now,
that?
Of course, yeah. I prefer to do my accent a little bit more authentic. Let me run this one by you, Jeff.
Oh, God.
Oi, crikey! I'm from Boston.
Jeez, that's more of a North Shore accent.
Mm-hmm.
Like
that's what a
you're
lot of
close.
people say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's very much if you were to go up to like Malden or something, like really get up there. That's where you have that. Yeah.
So
the regional
Jeff,
dialect is wild out there.
Critical question: Brockton, part of Boston or not?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
really?
Look, okay, I'll put.
All right. That's so that you're on Jamie's side of this. How much is she paying you?
But let me.
I mean, we are talking about one corrupt family and another corrupt family. So The Ceausescus and the Wahlbergs. Who has caused more death and destruction?
So, Robert,
Impossible to say.
I need you to say, welcome to, and you're ready for it, go, Behind the Bastards.
Welcome to Behind the Bastards.
No,
That's-
that's
wow.
not it.
You nailed it.
Thank
Don't
you.
encourage him.
Thank you, Jeff.
I got to be
Thank
100%.
you.
Like, I thought that you had just replayed what I said back to me.
Yeah. I've been practicing my mimicry, like whatever kind of bird mimics things.
You're like a
parrot?
mockingjay. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, welcome back to Behind the Bastards, part 4 of our epic series on Nicolae Ceausescu with the inimitable Jeff May. Jeff, you have an interesting background. You were a teacher, and you decided, you had to make the very difficult choice to leave that career behind to focus upon another career as a live performer.
I mean, that's teaching is very live performer-esque, just with health insurance. And I was not for me.
Not anymore with Zoom. But yeah, I empathize with that. I also had, years ago, I had to make a really tough choice, which was to proceed with my career as a writer and a journalist, but to give up my ambitions of being a musician and really participating, which has been one of the maybe the hardest choice I ever had to make.
Well, one thing people don't know, you were on the cusp.
Yeah, I was
You were
about to
about to
break
be a
through.
pop darling.
I was about to break through. But I made peace with the choice that I made. But every now and then I feel the urge to get back into it. So recently, I reached out to some old friends of mine from back in the day when I was doing a lot of stage shows. You might have heard of them. They're a little band called Destiny's Child. And we put together a little bitty collab based on my incredible Boston accent. So I want to just play that for everyone right now as a little treat.
I'm from Boston. I'm from Boston. I'm from Boston.
Okay, that ought to do there.
That was beautiful, Robert.
Wow.
Honestly,
Powerful.
like, I'm kind of I'm glad we have this show, and I'm glad we have all the great work you're doing. But I do feel like this is sort of like a reminder of sort of like the other day the music died.
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
when you decided to give up your career. And I'm glad that you guys, you and Destiny's Child, that you're still, you still, it's all amicable. I know that you kind of, they felt like you left him in the lark for a while. And then Beyonce had to lift up a lot of the stuff that you left behind. But I got to be honest,
she's done okay, right? She's done okay for herself.
She did okay. We're very proud of her. I really wish I could have seen, that's a glimpse into the alternate reality that we could have had if you had stuck with it.
It's just one of the tiny tragedies that is everyday life. But, the upside of it is that now that we have released this in 25 years, I do qualify for admission to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So I'm sure we're all looking forward to that.
I mean, you have my vote.
All right. Now, we've got 4 minutes, so I think we have time to answer 1 or 2 questions. You want me to do my Boston accent?
Could you put it in the form of a question, though?
What does my Boston accent sound like? Is that the question I heard? Well, oi, I'm from Boston, I am. Sophie loves this accent. I send all of my work messages to her. Hey, Sophie, we're getting sued by the Liver King.
Wait. Did you ever watch The Leprechaun when you were younger?
Of course.
Can you do the Leprechaun?
No.
Please.
That's cultural appropriation.
You're right.
I will not be a part of it.
Robert, I thought you would love the Frasier reboot because it's some of the most abysmal Boston accents I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Don't get me wrong. I've watched every episode, Jamie.
Some of the nastiest little... I have to pause sometimes and get a glass of water.
Yeah.
I have to walk off some of the accents. Yeah. I mean, you have... I have conceded long ago that you've got it down.
Thank you. On May 30th, 1997, a Boston police officer entered the backyard of a house in Jamaica Plain. He engaged in a short struggle with an unknown person who ambushed the officer and managed to gain access to his service weapon. The assailant fired twice, wounding the officer, whose last words before losing consciousness probably sounded something like, "Oi, you from Boston. Sorry, Sophie. What?
That really
I wasn't not gonna do my award-winning Boston accent.
And the best part is I had no idea it was coming. That's why it worked so well.
I knew it was coming. I have
it was
the
a
script.
sneak attack.
I mean,
it really
look,
got me.
we've all known Boston cops. They all sound like that when they get shot.
It's uncanny.
Yeah. Anyway, he survives, so it's not in bad taste. After shooting the officer, the assailant.
Isn't it though?
No,
I don't think so.
I'm not sure you're off the hook, but go on.
I think I'm fine.
I'm letting you have this one. This fucking Boston police.
After it's been so long since I brought the Boston accent out, the people have demanded
I
it.
did see like color go back into your cheeks when you said it. You're like more alive now than you were 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. That's why I got into podcasting, is to do that Boston accent. We just got sidetracked by dictators.
Yeah. So Prop, you listened to the Boston Slide Cop episode?
Dude, I just yes, mainly because like I just feel like Boston city people are the most on brand people. Like the Boston people are the most Boston ever. Yeah. And it was a joy to hear Jamie bring back her accent.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I miss that. I'm like, I need you to have more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she does a nice imitation of a Boston accent. I think a lot of...
I just really want a techno remix of the end of the Slide Cop video where he's like, "Oh fuck." I don't know. Robert, could you do it better?
Yeah, you teach us how to do it.
Oi! I'm sliding.
It's like East Boston, you know. I think this guy was more
like a
sliding.
Some
That's
other part of town. Yeah.
I'm sliding.
Yeah, classic Boston line.
That's what he would say.
Fuck. I'm getting better at it.
Yeah, you are.
Anyway. Oh my goodness gracious, Jiminy Christmas. Welcome back to Behind the Bastards, a podcast where Robert Evans is using the phrase Jiminy Christmas for some goddamn reason. We're allowed to curse on this. I don't get it.
I don't get why I did your Boston accent to you when you did that. I don't know.
Were you gonna do? What does the Sophie Robert Boston accent sound like, Sophie? No, it's terrible. No, you got it.
That's your Boston accent?
That's
you
Robert's Boston Rob.
Oi! I'm from Boston.
See, you gotta put more of like a spit, like some grime on it, Sophie. It's gotta sound like you're screeching it over a bunch of wet rocks.
I just tried.
Just like the Pilgrims did.
Just like the Pilgrims did, yes, when they landed in Boston.
I just think that's something that only you can do. I don't know what about Jiminy Cricket was like, I want to do Robert's Boston. But
yeah.
we were there.
Neither do I.